session of the Senate in the second regular session of the 19th Congress is hereby called to order.
Senator Francis Cheese Escudero is the Senate's 25th president. He took his oath following an election during Monday's plenary session. Senators also elected their new Senate President pro tempore, Senator Jinggoy Ejercito Estrada, and Majority Leader Senator Francis Tol Tolentino. New chairpersons for the Senate committees were also nominated and elected. Later, the senators paid tribute to former Senate President Juan Miguel Mix F. Zubiri, Senator Loren Legarda, and Senator Joel Villanueva, adopting resolutions citing their exemplary leadership of the upper chamber during the 19th Congress.
Ang tingin ko sa bawat isa sa atin ay mga miyembro ng nag-iisang Senado. At kung may kulay man tayong dadalhin para sa akin ang mga kulay na yan ay dapat sumasagisag sa bandila ng Pilipinas. My hats off to you, Senate President Zubiri. I salute you, and I hope I will make you proud. And hopefully, you will not leave my side whenever I ask for guidance, whenever I ask for help, and whenever I ask for your wisdom. Naway sa bawat salitang bibigkasin natin dito, naway sa bawat gawain na ating gagawin dito, palagi tayong mapaalalahanan ng mga importanteng bagay na yan ng ating bandila na sumasagisag sa bansa at sa sambayanang Pilipino.
Notwithstanding the reorganization, the Senate wrapped up a productive second regular session, having acted on urgent measures before adjourning plenary sessions last week. Before the adjournment, senators voted to pass and ratify the proposed new Government Procurement Act, which seeks to streamline and address gaps in state purchases. The Senate also ratified the Bicameral Conference Committee report on the bill creating additional Sharia judicial districts and courts, the BICAM report on the proposed Anti-Agricultural Economic Sabotage Act, and the proposed Magna Carta of Filipino Seafarers. Senators passed on third and final reading the proposed Anti-Financial Account Scamming Act, proposed amendments to the National Internal Revenue Code, and the bill institutionalizing the Philippine National Games. The upper chamber also gave its final nod to the bills granting franchises to power distribution utilities in the provinces of Romblon, Leyte, and Negros Occidental. It also approved local bills on the creation of national high schools in Davao Occidental and Zamboanga del Sur and district engineering offices in Davao del Norte and Davao City on third reading. Meanwhile, the Senate approved on second reading bills seeking to amend the Motorcycle Crime Prevention Act and the Enhanced Basic Education Act of 2013 to redefine the use of the mother tongue as medium of instruction. The Chamber also adopted Resolution Number 123 to express sympathy and condolences on the death of Pentecostal Missionary Church of Christ Fourth Watch founder Arsenio Ferrion. On Wednesday, Senator Loren Legarda sponsored the bill promoting the Piña textile through the establishment of the Aklan Piña Museum and Cultural Center in Calibo, Aklan. She also sponsored a proposal seeking to declare August 1 of every year as a special working holiday commemorating the promulgation of the Declaration of Philippine Independence. Majority Leader Francis Tol Tolentino, for his part, pushed the grant of Philippine citizenship to pair skater Alexander Sergeyevich Korovin. Meanwhile, senators took up in plenary the BICAM report on the bill establishing a college for veterinary medicine in the Southern Luzon State University, Catanawan campus, and some proposed amendments to the Livestock, Poultry, and Dairy Industry Development and Competitiveness Bill. The Commission on Appointments under the new leadership of Senate President Francis Cheese Escudero confirmed the ad interim appointments of 33 senior officers of the Armed Forces of the Philippines.
Sa ngalan po ng Commission on Appointments, gayon din po ng Senado at ng Kamara, pinaparating po namin ang aming taus-pusong pagbati. Thank you for your service at hiling po namin. Pagpatuloy po ninyo ang inyong tapat na serbisyo ng may buong tapang sa sambayanan at gayon din sa bansang Pilipinas.
Back at the Senate, the Committee on Urban Planning, Housing, and Resettlement tackled bills seeking to institutionalize the government's Pambansang Bahay sa Pilipino program or 4PH. The panel also discussed the housing situation at the Lupang Arenda resettlement site in Taytay, Rizal. The Committee on Public Order and Dangerous Drugs continued its inquiry into the alleged leak of classified documents at the Philippine Drug Enforcement Agency. In resuming its discussion of measures concerning the health sector, the Committee on Health and Demography heard from health workers and other stakeholders about the reported delay in the release of their emergency allowances. The Committee on Electoral Reforms and People's Participation conducted an inquiry on the alleged fraudulent registration of voters for the 2023 Barangay and Sangguniang Kabataang elections and various election-related measures. Meanwhile, the Joint Congressional Oversight Committee on the Marawi Siege Victims Compensation Act of 2022 asked concerned agencies for updates on their compensation and rehabilitation of the war-torn Marawi City. The Committee on National Defense and Security, Peace, Unification, and Reconciliation launched its inquiry on the reported wiretapping of the Chinese embassy concerning the West Philippine Sea. Senators grilled Bamban-Tarlac Mayor Alice Guo on her identity and alleged ties with Philippine offshore gaming operators as the Committee on Women, Children, Family Relations, and Gender Equality resumed its probe on the reported human trafficking, cyber fraud, and other POGO-related crimes. The Committee on Environment, Natural Resources, and Climate Change tackled bills pushing for reforestation, while the Public Services Subcommittee continued its inquiry on the state of international and domestic airports in the Philippines.